Hey guys and gals, it's John
And Emily.
from AFK Books and Records in beautiful Virginia Beach, Virginia. And we're jamming to some Otis Redding. Emily was just belting this out. You missed it. You'll have to come into the store so you can hear Emily sing this amazing song that she knows by heart.
I'm sure anytime you've been in the store, you've heard me sing. So
She is
you're welcome.
the all-time greatest Otis Redding fan. So try to challenge her with trivia. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Any trivia, not just Otis. I'll win.
Kind of true. She wins a lot. Okay, here goes. Kicking it off, we got an interesting mix of new releases for you this week. We also have some stuff that we just got back in stock, some stuff that we got in stock for the first time. Because like this record, I forgot to order it, but now we've got it. Licorice Pizza, original soundtrack to the highly acclaimed film written and directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, who curated the soundtrack, which includes Nina Simone, The Doors, David Bowie. You can also ask her about The Doors. She knows everything. Jeff Buckley.
Yeah.
The Doors, David Bowie, the original score by Radiohead's Johnny Greenwood, and a whole lot more. This is a double LP, absolutely stacked full of Licorice Pizza goodness. Licorice Pizza is vinyl, by the way, everybody.
There's also a typo on the back, I just noticed.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
believe it. What is it? Ah, that's not a typo.
It's not?
Maybe. It says,
Okay.
lay me
You
roll it.
also
Okay, anyway.
get a poster.
Cool. Maybe it is a typo.
I'm pretty
sure. I mean, the original McCartney song was definitely Let Me Roll It,
Yeah.
so Lay Me Roll It.
I don't.
It's kind of
I
interesting,
don't think
too.
it's a song.
All right.
But okay.
Okay.
Next up is MF Doom, Special Herbs. The most mysterious figure in hip-hop, was also one of the most popular, supplying beats and rhymes for Gorillaz, De La Soul, Madlib, Danger Mouse, and Wu-Tang Clan. Since 2002, Doom released numerous volumes of Special Herbs, one of the longest-running instrumental series in hip-hop history. This week, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 back in stock for a limited time.
I like how you did that. Next up, Cat Power covers. We love Cat Power. Chan Marshall returns with a third album of her celebrated reinterpretations of songs by classic and contemporary artists such as Billie Holiday, Frank Ocean, The Pogues, Nick Cave, Iggy Pop, Lana Del Rey, Bob Seger, and The Replacements. Quite a list. Pretty cool. Indie exclusive gold vinyl right here. When they're gone, they're gone. They're out of here. Cat Power. Here we go.
Here we go!
Woo!
This week we've got another batch of Star Your Ear Off Right goodies. First up is my man, Otis Redding, best of 16 tracks from the King of Soul, newly remastered from the original mono tapes. Every single song on here is a bop, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise.
She will.
It's on Translucent Blue.
Next up, Miles Davis and Michelle Legrand, Dingo original soundtrack, 30th anniversary release of the soundtrack composed by the jazz legends, available worldwide for the very first time. Features recordings and performances from Miles' only feature film role on deep red vinyl.
Okay, so we have Richard Hell and the Voidoids, Blank Generation, the 1977 punk classic gets another Rhino treatment. I think this is like the third one, much deserved. This time it's on Blue Wax.
I've already got one, but now you can get one too. Next up, Vanilla Sky soundtrack. When it comes to soundtracks, Cameron Crowe never disappoints. REM, Radiohead, Paul McCartney, Peter Gabriel, Jeff Buckley, there he is, Bob Dylan, Todd Rundgren, and that's only half of the artists. This is a limited edition on white with an orange swirl.
Okay, I need hand.
You need hand? All right, here we go.
Next up, we have Bonobo, Fragments, the 7th studio album from the British DJ, aka Simon Green, and the most emotionally intense record that he has ever had to make. We've got 3 versions for you, indie exclusive on Red Marble, the Shiny Coaster version, and this deluxe double clear vinyl with a lenticular sleeve and 4 art prints version. And it's very lenticular.
Fat and lenticular.
I can't make it lenticulate, but whatever.
Next up, Grace Cummings, Storm Queen. A near lifelong musician, she got her start as a drummer in a series of high school bands whose repertoire largely consisted of AC/DC and Jimi Hendrix covers. Pretty cool. She has an amazing voice that transcends her age. Check out the Aussies' sophomore release on white vinyl.
Next up, we have Beach Fossils, The Other Side of Life, piano ballads. Inspired by artists such as Bill Evans, Lester Young, Chet Baker, and Vince Guaraldi, Dustin Peso reimagined some of his greatest hits from the Beach Fossils catalog alongside a group of formerly trained jazz musicians. A rich and mellow mix of piano, saxophone, upright bass, and brush drums, pressed to rich blue wax, and also you get socks.
How cool is that?
They're not attached, but I'll make them be attached.
Everybody gets one sock.
You get one sock. We're gonna present it like Dobby.
We wouldn't do that to you. Next up, Wild Feathers, Alvarado. For their 4th album, the country rock band hunkered down in a small cabin outside of Nashville in December 2020 and cranked out 14 songs in just 4 days. This is an indie-exclusive orange and black blob vinyl. And I once gave these guys some soap, not because they smelled bad, just because I thought the soap was cool, but they actually played HK on the Bay for their Chicks Beach Festival.
Yeah.
So super cool, fantastic band. If you haven't heard them, check them out.
All right, next up is the Front Bottom, self-titled. It's the 10-year anniversary of the New Jersey folk punk duo self-titled debut. A beautiful alchemy of anthemic hooks and quotable confessions achievable only by the closest of friends. This is a very cool limited record store edition, pressed to red vinyl with 11x17 poster included.
That's good, because we're a
record store!
Next up, the Lumineers, Bright Side. The multi-platinum selling, Grammy-nominated band are back with their highly anticipated 4th record. Their latest work is the most spontaneous and joyous yet, featuring their ever more sophisticated songwriting and arranging and production from long-time producer and friend Simone Felice. This is a limited edition pressed to Oceana blue vinyl with a download included. Hey! Ho! Lumineers.
Next up is Monkeys, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones Ltd. Their 1967 masterpiece was their 4th studio album and also their 4th consecutive #1 album. Includes favorites Pleasant Valley Sunday, Words, The Door into Summer, and more on translucent green.
Next up, bringing the bluegrass. The Punch Brothers, Hell on Church Street. The band's reimagining of and homage to the great late bluegrass great Tony Rice. His landmark solo album, Church Street Blues. I've just reimagined this sentence as we speak. The record features a collection of songs by Bob Dylan, Gordon Lightfoot, Bill Monroe, and others. Right there. They're called Bluegrass Prague, actually, which is kind of cool. Huh.
And we've got some Mars Volta reissues for you.
Finally.
We've got the Bedlam and Goliath. It's 3 LP on white, gold, and glow-in-the-dark wax. Then we've got Francis the Mute, 3 LP on glow in the dark. And then finally we have Amputexture, 2 LP on white and blue.
Such great art. Next up, we've got Chicano Batman, Freedom is Free, a quality repress from the amazing retro soul funksters. Rolling Stone says the soul runs deep. We've got a limited pink and blue splattered version for you right here. Love these guys. Specifically, this album is really fantastic. If you haven't heard them, check them out. Chicano Batman, Freedom is Free.
I'm just gonna sing this song forever.
She is.
I really could listen to this on repeat.
I'm gonna pay her to sing this song forever.
I mean, I can't think of a better job than that. John Coltrane. The John Coltrane Quartet. Crescent. That's your favorite. More train goodness, this time from 1964. Audiophile, 180 gram, analog masters, QRP, Stoughton. Features McCoy Tyner, Jimmy Garrison, and Elvin Jones.
And wait, there's more. John Coltrane live at the Village Vanguard. The Jazz Master captured live in 1962 and remastered from the original analog tapes. Pressed at QRP on 180G wax and a Stoughton tip-on jacket.
Cool.
Act now.
You sound like you're reading like something to put in like a subliminal message.
A disclaimer? Yes, I am.
Or
John Coltrane.
Message.
Buy it now. Buy it now. Buy it now. John Coltrane.
It's like the Josie and the Pussycats movie. Hugo Montenegro, Hugo in Wonderland, an official record store day release comprising amazing covers of Stevie Wonder classics and featuring heavy guns like Carol Kay, Hal Blaine, Tom Scott, Larry Carlton, and Wilton Felder.
Super excited to check this one out. Shafiq Hussein, The Loop, progressive soul, neo-funk, and alternative hip-hop, all in one sweet package. This is the new studio album from the Sa-Ra founder, featuring superstars like Erykah Badu, Thundercat, Anderson .Paak, Flying Lotus, Robert Glasper, and more. This also includes a digital access to the instrumental versions of these same songs. Super cool, trifold. Yep, good stuff.
Next up is Rock Marciano, Markberg. Rock's critically acclaimed debut from way back in 2010, pressed on a Swank 2 LP picture disc.
Show them the inside of that there picture disc. It's really sweet. It's nice. It's got all kinds of extra pictures and stuff. Hey. Next up, we got some 7 inches. We got Big Thief. Features Mythological Beauty, amazing track, and the first single from their 2017 sophomore album, Capacity, and the non-album track, Breathe in My Lungs. This is a limited edition of 1,000 on concrete gray wax. We got a new Big Thief on the way soon, next month. Super excited about that.
Next up, from our favorites at Coal Mine, we've got the Surefire Soul Ensemble, Step Down, the definitive noir soundtrack for the end of the age of disinformation. What a better way to usher it out than with this heavy blaxploitation influenced funk anthem. The B-side, La Fachada, pays homage to a San Diego late night favorite with a beautifully dreamy mandolin driven tune pressed on crystal clear.
Ooh, crystal clear. Next up, Joey Canones and The Sincers. New single from the premier band in Southern California's souldy scene. And the new single, What's His Name, represents what's to come from the future household name of Joey Quinones' mind. Pressed on limited random colored vinyl.
Ooh.
We got, at least this one is a nice
That's cool.
random colored purple. Nice.
We talked about these already?
We didn't.
Okay.
We got a bunch of Dilla in the
got
house.
some Dilla.
This is a Dilla restock, y'all.
Dilla.
All the Dilla. And we also got a new Mojo, Neil Young, with a bunch of great, rare Neil Young stuff in it. Love the Mojo.
We also got part 1 of the Punk Icons Collector Series. First up is The Clash. Super, fancy packaging
Good stuff.
on this
Yep.
one, too.
Yep. We're not going to let that get dinged. So that's what we've got. We're actually still working through that amazing vinyl collection. We're pushing more and more of that out each week. You've seen some of that come through this week. We've got some more to show you. Got a huge restock, which I haven't even tapped yet. So hopefully we'll get to that by the end of the day. You might not see it, so you might need to come in this weekend to see what we've got. Also, Dimitri has been tirelessly working today to polish a bunch of CDs. And the good news is when we do that, we take something that was a little scratched to start with, there's a really good chance that there's a reason, and it's probably a really important CD. So a lot of the CDs that will be flowing out will be super high quality stuff, and it'll be super shiny.
Yep.
So I think that's it. Hope to see you guys this weekend. Be well, be safe. Love you guys. Bye.